What a world, Bagley. You'll never believe the people I've met.
What are you doing?
Bridges, Bagley. I'm building useful bridges.
Works for me. Let's go. get you a rest.
Now, let's see what we've got.
All units. Possible suspect or suspects reported near your location.
Objective voice of objection
Inbound
to a
to
most
hostile.
objectionable word. Hello, Bugsters. Welcome to The Bug, the comedy show that holds up the Medusa of satire to the already immovably concrete face.
Control. I've lost the target. Search units, disengage. This search is pointless.
Get that baby.
Yeah. You are listening to The Bug.
In this week's Truth News, according to an official poll, 98% of Londoners are very happy with CTOS. And I am not sure that I agree with this, Andy. I don't think 98% of Londoners have ever in the history of London ever agreed on anything. You could not get 98% of Londoners to agree that oxygen was better than breathing a fog of raw liquid feces. And they expect us to believe that everyone agrees CTOS is better than not choking on shit mist.
Maybe they just meant 98% of one specific Londoner who bought shares in Bloom before its tentacles grew into every crevice of the country. I mean, this is not just any old poll. We should say that. This is not any poll.
The thing you're after is around here.
Won't be so patient next time. Too careful, yeah? Albion's watching.
Okay. I understand. No problem.
My own little helper.
President led the world in AI innovation. We automated plans like cabs, we brought badly to your office. Our latest members innovation, love, and prosperity. Join our mailing list to receive updates when Daybreak goes live. Unleash the full potential of your mind. One simple convenient procedure and you can be free forever. Sign up for our waitlist today and join us in the world of tomorrow. Daybreak is the future, and the future is very bright indeed. Brokotech has led the world in AI innovation. Like cabs, we brought Bagley to your optics. But our latest endeavor is something entirely new. Technology and humanity, two sides of the same coin. That is the heart of Daybreak. A chance to leave the troubles of the world behind. Things may seem bleak now, but a new society awaits you. A society of peace and innovation, of love and prosperity. Join us in the world of tomorrow. Daybreak is the future, and the future is very bright indeed.
It's clear. Moving on.
Brokotech has led the world in AI innovation. We automated London's black cabs, we brought Bagley to your optics. But our latest endeavor is something entirely different. Technology and humanity, two sides of the same coin. That is the heart of it.
Bolivia. There we go. Build a better world. Government claims only nice people will benefit from agreement to sell trampolines, mermaids and warships to landlocked South American nations. We're building a better Britain. Here's another one. Environment. Probably fine, claims drowning scientist. Invent the world you want to have, people. It's going to be way, way better than the one...
That bloody...
They're gone. In AI innovation, we automated black cabs, we brought Bagley to your optics. But our latest endeavors are entirely new. Technology and humanity, two sides of the same coin. That is the heart of Daybreak. A chance to leave the troubles of the world behind. Things makes it believe in a new society. A society of peace and innovation and prosperity. Join our members to receive updates when Daybreak goes live. Unleash the full potential of your mind. One simple convenient procedure and you can be free forever. So wake us today and join us in the world of tomorrow. Daybreak is the future. Our future is very bright indeed. The world in AI innovation. We automated black cabs, we brought Bagley to your optics. But our latest endeavors are entirely new. Technology and humanity, two sides of the same coin. That is the heart of Daybreak. A chance to leave the troubles of the world behind. Things may seem bleak now, but a new society awaits you. A society of peace and innovation, of love and prosperity. Join our members to receive updates when Daybreak goes live. Unleash the full potential of your mind. One simple convenient procedure and you can be free forever. Sign up for our waitlist today and join us in the world of tomorrow. Daybreak is the future, and the future is very bright indeed.
Nout.
Hey, you made it.
Am I interrupting?
What? Oh, yeah. He thought I was trespassing. I'll set him straight.
Okay.
Now, about that message I sent you. I might have been a little, overexcited. Oh, shut up! I've been investigating a massive contract. Too massive for the plebs who use 404. This contract is different. Dangerous.
Who is it?
I will tell you. But first I have to trust you. And you have to trust me, you know? So, I'm gonna send you another 404 contract. Let's just get to know each other a little better.
How do we know that these targets deserve the hacktivist treatment?
Oh, there you go. Asking the right questions. Trust me. I do my research. I know every contract inside out and they're all part of the problem. London, the world, will be much better off with our help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to move this twat before he gets his strength back. Laters.
Not a trap. Sounds like we have a potential partnership with this mean, aggressive mystery woman. Give it a think and we'll discuss once you're out of Somerset House.
Good idea.
of your mind. Once forever. Sign up for our latest today and join us in the world of tomorrow. The future. And the future is very bright indeed. Brokertech has led the world in AI innovation. We automated London's black cabs, we brought Bagley to your office. But our latest endeavor is something entirely new. Technology and humanity, two sides of the same coin. That is the heart of Daybreak. A chance to leave the troubles of the world behind. Things we see peace and ambition, love and fulfillment. Join me as we see updates on Daybreak goes live.
Any ideas?
Bit on the obnoxious side, sure. But I don't get a zero-day vibe from her.
I like her. She doesn't fuck around. If she wants our help, we should give it.
If you decide to become gig economy hacktivists, then I'll support you, because I literally have no choice.
I think there's even deeper reasons why this... Data empowers these huge companies to control our society and make us do things. So lots of predictive technologies which are implemented by these tech giants. It's not only interested in knowing what we're going to do, but influencing the patterns of our movement. So technologies might suggest routes to use in the city, places to go, restaurants to go to, cafes to go to, music to listen to. And these suggestions are not just predicting what we might like to do, they're actually influencing the way citizens move, think, eat, meet, and use their city as a space. So London has become a place where a small group of surveillance capitalist companies like Bloom can control the movements of individuals and orchestrate the way they move around their city and the way they essentially live, the things they do, the things they enjoy and the life they lead. So we're really kind of outsourcing our decision making, I would say, to a huge corporate capitalist company, and that's something very, very scary about it.
You seem smart. Like someone who understands what's really going on here.
Are you dead, Seg? Oh, thank God. I need your help.
Does it matter who I'm with if I'm here to help? So, talk to me.
Oh, it's these miserable little Clan Kelly pricks. They accosted me on the bloody street. They robbed me. The audacity.
I'm really sorry to hear about that.
There's two in particular that are running the local outfit, but the police won't even touch them.
If we can't rely on the people, we'll have to trust in ourselves. Justice will be done.
Suppose it's worth a shot? You do this, and I'll make it worth your while. That sounded bad, but you know what I mean.
Which limits the power of any kind of revolutionary force.
DedSec could use someone who knows the law inside out.
Ironically, running an illegal resistance group would be easier if we had someone to consult for legal advice.
I'm Tash, and you've been listening to Buccaneer, keeping the resistance in food. Keep listening, keep fighting, and remember, nobody owns you but you.
Welcome back to The Upload. Today we're talking about cryptocurrency. Crypto now seems like it's been around forever, but it's really quite a new invention. Were you an early adopter?
I was one of the first that was in this market. There seemed to be a new way of financial transactions, a new way of money. It's something that we could completely reinvent and change some of the legacy financial systems around the world and really give power back to the people.
Yeah, it was a real shift in the way that the world works. Let's recap the basics. So, central to cryptocurrency is the distributed ledger technology, the tech that keeps track of all transactions. And what this means is you can have a decentralized system without having to trust any one party, like old-fashioned banks.
One of the reasons why I got involved so early was that you could stay anonymous.
Yeah, the features of cryptocurrency very much fit into that early mindset. It was all about finding an alternative to centralized systems. It was kind of a countercultural punk ethos. The whole point of the distributed ledger is you're not trusting any one person to keep a track of who has what money or how they're spending it. It's all out there in the open for anyone to see, and yet you can remain secretive.
But not everybody now wants to keep up this crypto legacy. They don't share this attitude anymore. We've seen institutions, businesses, even governments experimenting with crypto, which doesn't really fit into its original radical counterculture mold.
Yeah, it's kind of weird today to think of people not using cryptocurrency. It's so mainstream now. You know, I'm almost nostalgic for the feel of cash. Good old-fashioned paper and coins. First they changed the paper notes to plastic notes, and now it's just all digital. There's nothing to hold on to.
It was great just to be able to have a little bit of money to carry around with you.
I think the turning point in the UK really came a few years ago when the pound dropped 10% over just one season. People living off grid started using crypto, and just as everyone was losing faith in the pound, they were gaining it in cryptocurrency, which turned out to be much more stable, kind of the opposite to what people thought in the beginning.
And then, of course, there was the recession. It didn't take long for startups to see an opportunity in this new way of doing finance. A lot of traditional money was converted to crypto, and it really shook up the financial sector.
Can you remember when they first introduced Crypto Cashpoint?
That was really sneaky. It was a classic startup behavior.
London is now under the protection of Albion. Disobeying an Albion order is illegal. Defenders will be punished.
Hello, Britain, this is the broadcast show that holds up a mirror to the world.
Someone stop that lunatic!
Do not believe nor do not believe you're not the same soul that back up that character. And do not believe there are some ways that medicine has been held by the
Turn around and exit the area right now.
Albion officers are employed to ensure safety for all. Respect their authority and comply with their directives.
Huh?
Bring yourself up. Could be here at this hour.
Fucking hell.
I've asked you a question, mate. Do you want?
I'm here. Well done. Let me tell you about your contract. The Nexus Tower holds a quantum computer used by Albion. It simulates civilian response to large-scale events. Mass arrests, deportations, bombings.
So, that machine tells them what kind of abuse they can get away with?
It's a minging piece of work. Destroy the quantum computer. That's the contract.
I think I'm gonna be sick. We should spread out and search the area.
Trespasser may have fled. I'll do a sweep.
don't really like.